Hello students, welcome to e-classes of P.N.AMERSEY High School. We will continue with our chapter number 12, Ratio and Proportion. Now our next topic in ratio and proportion is proportion. If two ratios are equal, then the four numbers, quantities forming the two ratios are said to be in proportion. Students, here what is given that if the two ratios are equal, then they are said to be in proportion. I will explain you this with the help of an example. Example 3:10 and 9:30, that is 3/10 and 9/30. These two ratios are given. We have to find out whether they are in proportion or not, and to find out if they are in proportion, we have to find out whether they are equal or not. To find out this, first we have to find out the simplest form of these ratios. Here 3/10 is itself in its simplest form. Then we will find out the simplest form of 9/30. So if we divide numerator and denominator by 3, 9 divide by 3 and 30 divide by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 30 divided by 3 is 10. So here you can see that these two ratios now are equal. So here we will write that two ratios are equal. Therefore, if these two ratios are equal, then they are proportion. They are said to be in proportion. So we will write it as 3:10 proportion to 9:30. Students, if the four quantities when taken in order are known as the respective terms, the first and the fourth terms are called extreme. This is the first term and this is the fourth term. These two terms are called extremes, and the second and the third term are called middle terms or means. Means the first, this is first, second, third and fourth term. If the first and the fourth terms are called extreme terms, and the second and the third term are called means term. Exercise 12.1, question number 1. Determine if the following are in proportion. Here few ratios, here few numbers are given. We have to find out whether these numbers are in proportion or not. Now solution for A part of question number 1. 15, 45, 40 and 120. We have to find out whether these numbers are in proportion or not. So 15, 45, 40, 120 will be in proportion if 15 upon 45 is equals to 40 upon 120. Here we have to find out whether 15 upon 45 and 40 upon 120 are equal or not. So to find out 15 upon 45 and 40 upon 120 are equal or not, first we have to find out the simplest form of 15 upon 45. So here, if we divide numerator and denominator by 15, 15 divided by 5 upon 45 divide by 15 divided by 15 upon 45 divided by 15. So 15 divided by 15 is 1 and 45 divided by 15 is 3. So the simplest form of 15 upon 45 is 1 upon 3. Now next we have to find out the simplest form of 40 upon 120. So we will divide 40 by numerator and denominator. 40 divide by 40 upon 120 divide by 40. 40 divided by 40 is 1 and 120 divided by 40 is 3. So now we can see the simplest form of both these fractions are same, that is 1 by 3. So we can say that 15 upon 45 is equals to 40 upon 120. As the two ratios are equal, therefore 15, 45, 40, 120 are in proportion. Now B part of question number 1, 33, 121, 9 and 96. Whether we have to find out whether these numbers are in proportion or not. So 33, 121, 9, 96 will be in proportion if 33 upon 121 is equals to 9 upon 96. To find out whether these are equal or not, we will find out the simplest form of, first we will find out the simplest form of 33 upon 121. So we will divide numerator and denominator by 11. So 33 divide by 11 upon 121 divided by 11. So 33 divided by 11 is 3 and 121 divided by 11 is 11. So the simplest form of 33 by 121 is 3 upon 11. Next we have to find out the simplest form of 9 upon 96. Here we will divide numerator and denominator by 3. 9 divided by 3 upon 96 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 96 divided by 3 is 32. Now you can see the simplest form of 33 by 121 was 3 by 11 and the simplest form of 9 by 96 is 3 by 32. So we can say that 3 upon 11 is not equal to 3 upon 32. Therefore 33, 121, 9, 96 are not in proportion. Students, try to solve C, D, E and F part of question number 1 by yourself. Question number 2 of exercise 12.2. Write true or false against each of the following statements. Students, here two ratios are given. We have to find out whether these are in proportionate or not. If they are not in proportion, then we will write false, and if they are in proportion, we will write true. Now solution for A part of question number 2. We have to find out whether the two ratios are true or false, are in proportion or not. So 16 ratio 24 is in proportion with 20 ratio 30. To find out whether these are in proportion or not, first we will find out the simplest form of 16 upon 24. So first we will divide numerator and denominator by 8. So 16 divided by 8 upon 24 divided by 8. So 16 divided by 8 is 2 and 24 divided by 8 is 3. So the simplest form of 16 upon 24 is 2 upon 3. And then we have to find out the simplest form of 20 upon 30. To find out the simplest form of 20 upon 30, we will divide numerator and denominator by 10. So 20 divided by 10 upon 30 divided by 10. 20 divided by 10 is 2 and 30 divided by 10 is 3. So as you can see that the simplest form of 16 upon 24 and 20 upon 30 are 2 by 3. So we can say that 16 upon 24 is equals to 20 upon 30. So the statement is true. Student, try to solve B part of question number 2 by yourself. Now C part of question number 2. 12 ratio 18 is in proportion to 28 ratio 12. We have to state whether this statement is true or false. To find out it, first we will find out the simplest form of 12 upon 18. So first we will divide numerator and denominator by 6. So 12 divided by 6 upon 18 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2 and 18 divided by 6 is 3. So the simplest form of 12 upon 18 is 2 by 3. Then we have to find out the simplest form of 28 by 12. So here we will write 28 upon 12. Now we will divide numerator and denominator by 4. 28 divided by 4 upon 12 divided by 4. 28 divided by 4 is 7 and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So the simplest form of 28 upon 12 is 7 upon 3. So here you can see that the simplest form of both the ratios are different. So we can say that 2 upon 3 is not equals to 7 upon 3. That is 12 by 18 is not equals to 28 by 12. So the statement is false. Students, try to solve D, E and F part of question number 3 by yourself. With this we end our today's video and will continue with our chapter in the next video. Thank you.